and coaches for sports. The candlestick makers were present, of course, so were the grooms to take care of their horse. The sawyers would see you and sew you some boards, and the blacksmiths were handy making horseshoes and swords. But our story concerns a maker of sacks, the kind you find on peddlers' bags. This fellow liked to talk, yes, his tongue liked to wag. His conversation was engaging while selling a bag. This was never a problem until he would brag. Yes, the stories that would get him in trouble the most were the ones where he felt obligated to boast.
Hello there, how are you? Another night is through. Get up and out and greet the day. Plenty of morning there for you. Bringing joy and merry greetings. Till the time of merry meetings. Plenty of friends the day is born. We celebrate another brush your teeth and wash your face. Find your happy place. It's green through Easter good. Plenty of morning to embrace. Bring joy and merry greetings. Till the time of merry meetings. Plenty of friends the day is born. We celebrate another plenty of business, time for fun. Plenty of errands you can run. Smell the flowers along the way as you rise and greet the sun. Bring joy and merry greetings. Thrill the time of merry meetings. Plenty of friends the day is born. We celebrate another morn.
Now, Carter, can I follow you around for a while? Wait, just the doors? They know my breakfast time started by the doors.
Sure, Baron, if you don't mind being seen with me. You know that old saying, a person is known by the company who hires him.
People say that?
All the time.
Morning, Yarn. Did you bring my sacks?
Aye, I did, Rook. Here you are. What do you have to fill in with today?
The largest taters you ever did see. Have you ever seen a tater the size of this one?
It's a really big one, isn't it?
That's a large tuber, Baron. But when I was a lad, I once grew a potato and took the blue ribbon in the fair. Weighed in at 40 pounds it did, and it was shaped like a square. But that's a large one you got there. Well, I've got to go now. As they say, there's no rest for the werewolf.
People don't say that.
How's it going with you today, Yarn?
Couldn't be better. Are you needing a sack?
I'll take a few.
That's blowing off my back.
Look at this bird. It's rolling, Ricky. Is that like the most beautiful chicken you've ever done see?
It's a beautiful bird, of that there's no doubt, but that's nothing compared to the story I'll tell you about.
Oh boy, here it comes.
My brother raised chickens with colors so pleasant. One day, he gave me a few hens as a present. When I told him I planned on raising the fowls for the legs, he told me to wait till I saw the eggs.
All right, Yarn. I'll take this baby. Just why did your brother tell you to wait?
So, all my plans for raising chickens were foiled when I found out that the eggs that they lay were hard-boiled. Just like the saying I once heard in France, you shouldn't count your chickens before they dance.
Ha 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 ha. You sure? Come on, Yarn. Have a good day.
I never heard of a chicken that laid hard-boiled eggs. Did you really have one, Mr. Yarn?
Of course I did, kiddo. Why, I've done more things and seen more things than even most kings.
You sure I did, you?
Brown pipers, pickles, perky and pert. Pickle fish daily for lunch or dessert. Put 2 in the pockets of your trousers or shirt.
Hello, Mr. Piper.
Hello, Pete. That is some pretty powerful pandering. It is just the opposite of the old saying, speak softly and carry a big pickle.
Anything that drum up a little business, that's all I say.
How is business on this beautiful day?
You know, Yar, how all the cows can be a pickle, so I lowered my price to 6 pence for a pickle.
Here are the sacks that you ordered last week. They're all lined with wax, guaranteed not to leak.
I hope that I need them. Business has been slow. Would you like to buy one before you must go?
A pickle? I'd love one. Yum, this is crispy and quite tasty too. Just the right amount of spice.
It's quite a good snack and at such a low price.
I used to make pickles, but sliced ones, not whole, and I would eat them with a spoon in a bowl. I like your pickles. I'll take the whole jar, but I think that my pickles are better by far. But I had to stop making them. I got out of the game. My wife was allergic.
She was? What a shame.
Oh, there's more. She would get hives the size of stones from a river. Her face would turn purple or the color of liver. So we gave up the pickles at my house. Her symptoms got better. It was then they decreased.
Excuse me, Mr. Yarn.
So he says to me, what? You're not going to carry that board for me? And I says, sorry, Bo. I have too much work to do here in the shop. And he says, where am I supposed to carry it then? And I says to the fellow, if you can't think of one, I can think of a place you can put it. Oh boy, here it comes.
That's nothing. Here's a great story about how I don't quit. I once had to visit the mountain cave hermit. He needed someone to bring him some wood, even though at the time no one thought it could. The snow was quite deep, but I had nothing to lose, even though at the time I didn't have shoes. But people said I always marched to the beat of a different swimmer.
These are amazing. Confusing, but amazing. You can do anything.
You are correct, Baron. I can do anything, and I think I have.
Toaster, always has the buzz like a toaster. Was made for toast. He wouldn't dare tell the truth anywhere. A toaster doesn't care. Toaster lives the buzz as a roaster. Lives for the rust. He loves to think he's a one-trick pony, full of pure baloney. Likes to clown, likes to brag, treats the truth like a punching bag. Ooh, Toaster loves the buzz like a toaster. Loves the buzz, stretching the truth like he's in some fable. But facts are so unstable. Likes to hide, likes to brag, treats the truth like a punching bag. Ooh, toaster. Don't believe him, youngster. That fellow's full of bunk. The only thing he might have carried the hermit might have been a little joke. Just remember that the truth is the friction between fact and fiction. That fellow is full of fiction.
That hurts, Huck. I would never steer you wrong. I am as honest as the day is long.
Well, it's going to be a pretty short day then, eh, Yarn?
Oh, what do you know? Like I always say, the truth is stranger than your sister.
Not any stranger than you, mister. Why is that his true? Ain't it, Mr. Young?
Of course it is. You trust me, and I'll trust you. If I ever said it, it's gotta be true.
Baron, you've got to have some sort of misgiving. If he knew all he says, why does he sell bags for a living?
I only sell bags because necessity is the mother of her kids.
I don't even know what that means, Yard. But I do know this. It's better to be thought as foolish than to open your mouth and remove all doubts.
Don't let it bother you, Baron. It comes with being so great. To me, it's just water off duck's lips. My mother used to tell me, if you can't stand the heat, stay out of the chicken.
Excuse me, kind council. A quarter, please. I don't know how to pronounce it. Let's try it, will please. Yay! The king reports in his dinner at the castle. Old Spencer has recently retired from his position due to exhaustion. Dow pays some rewards to anyone who spends 2 schemes or more each day. Event that the Mr. cannot produce scheme powers was past the length of dismissal.
What? He wants 2 scenes a day? That sure seems like a lot.
My grandma could spin all day and be allowed to produce 1 scheme.
My mom is fast food, but it would take her 3 days to produce 2 schemes. I don't know where His Highness finds someone to make 2 in 1 day.
It ain't nothing to do 2 or more skeins a whole day. In fact, it sounds more like child's play. My dog is a spinner, and a sight to behold. One day, I saw her spin straw into gold.
Really?
Impossible. Preposterous.
He's crazy!
He's nuts.
But the tales such as storm and wind tale takes good.
He's crazy, he's crackers, he's absolutely nuts. He's not a mental gymnast, no more mental nuts. He's kooky and he's mad, he's utterly insane. When you're talking to a fool, there's nothing you can gain. If you see him coming, pick up your things and scatter. If you talk to him, you'll find he's crazy as a hatter. Association brings him, he'll no answer in the bus. If you see him, better hide. He's absolutely nuts. He's really off his rocker and now should be unkind. What is deep in this got deeper? He's really lost his mind. I'll bet please look distant. You are sure to find. We're making more common since the snow just declined. If you see him coming, pick up your things and scatter. If you talk to him, you'll find he's crazy as a hatter. Association brings him, he'll no answer in the bus. If you see him, better hide. He's absolutely nuts. Association brings him, he'll no answer in the bus. If you see him, better hide. He's absolutely nuts.
I've heard no tall tales for one day. I've got some pizza slop, so I'll get on my way. After all, town waits for no man, and you can't shovel smoke.
I learned my famous drawing, but I have to go too. I've got lots of my door yet to do.
Ah, good morning, Brother Goose Twist. Good morning to you, Yarn. What are you up to on this fine day? Just making my rounds and selling sacks on the street. You know, just doing my best to make ends meet. I think you are up to much more than just selling your bags. Remember, a good pillow is not something you brag. I overheard you boasting as you keep on playing. This kind of bluster will cause you problems and pain. Just a few more words I'd like to lend. A bragging pillow and a crowing hen always come to no good in the end. Oh, Brother Goose Twist, don't worry so much. Life is too short to be bothered by such. Think back and recall that old saying, if you will. You should make a monkey out of a molehill. I don't remember that saying, but I do remember this one. The tongue weighs practically nothing, but so few people can actually hold it. I'm sorry if what I say causes alarm, but I fear that your boast will cause you some harm. So what if I like to embellish a bit? I think it demonstrates I'm a person of wit. That you're a person of wit, there's no denying. But to others out there, well, they just call it lying. Thanks for the advice. Now, I've got to get my ducks all lined up in the queue. Have a nice day, Brother Goose Twist. I'll see you.
child love, don't you agree?
I do it. That she has your father is the only puzzle I see.
Well, about that, I have to say yes, but you can't pick your family, I guess.
Hello, Sean. Good morning, Mrs. Mr. Oak.
Good day, Sean. Greetings, Sean.
Hello, Mr. Piper. Mr. Ash.
Good morning, lass.
Hello, Sean. How are you today? Very well, thank you, Friar. And you? Could it be better? That's a good question. I didn't say. You have business with him? I don't, but I told you. What would the king want with my father? Did you do something wrong? This will all work out, I pray.
Time for the country house. We're honored with the visit by His Royal Highness, Governor McDonald. Long live the King.
Thank you, loyal subjects. As you know, I am in need of a new spinner. The old spinster, Purdy Hadley, has retired. We heard there's an amazing young lady from this village that can spin even better than Purdy. Who can tell us about this wonder to behold? It is said she could spin straw into gold. Come now, someone must know something about this amazing lass.
If we don't do something, Sean will be in danger.
We better say something now. I don't know. Before we all find ourselves in deep trouble.
Pardon your highness, but we don't think anybody can turn gold for straw.
Come now. We've heard the story all the way from the palace. I must say, it was quite a long ride. We'd like to meet Miss Marvel, this bitter of gold. There is no reason for her to hide. Maybe as the story went along, the words got mixed up or someone heard it wrong.
Yeah, someone heard it wrong.
Oh, I know about that. You must be talking about the great story on yesterday about how his amazing daughter could spin like magic.
Some reasons that are dangerous and better left unsaid. Sometimes the thoughts that bounce around and stay inside your head. Now I can give you my advice and what should not be said. Of course, if you decide I should leave instead. Did you hear? She said. I can't believe she said. She opened up and out again. She broke loose, she broke in. We get over that she and it's really such a shame. Keeping secrets may not be the way to keep a friend, but keeping words inside your mouth can save you in the end. There are better places that I can find the fun. Good things you say to hold your mouth when you return your foot. Did you hear? She said. I can't believe she said. She opened up and out again. She broke loose, she broke in. We can't over that she and it's really such a shame. We can't over that she and it's really such a shame.
That's closer, youngster. As I stated before, this tale piques my interest. Please, tell us more.
Highness, my friend Miss Yarn has seen everything and can do almost anything. When the herald was talking about needing a new spinner for the palace, Mr. Yarn, who has a daughter, has been straw into gold.
And did you believe him?
Of course I did. He's no smarter than honest man in town. He said so himself.
Guard, have this youth bring you to Yarn's hovel, collect him, and bring him here.
God!
Hey, what's going on here? Are you the one they call Yarn?
Yes, your highness.
You related a story yesterday about your daughter's incredible spinning ability? Maybe. Did you speak true when you claimed your daughter could spin gold from straw?
Oh, well, about
Of
that,
course he did. If he said it, it's got to be true. Ain't that what you tell me every day? If I said it, it's got to be true. That's what you always say.
Who are you and how are you related to this fellow?
My name's Bear. I'm Tom's assistant. I help him all the time.
Well, Yarn, you have at least one supporter. Go. Bring your daughter to me.
but even if I could find her by chance, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him wear pants.
You will fetch her now, Dave, and she will come to the castle and show me this marvelous ability. If she cannot live up to your fantastic claim, you'll be exiled to some desert, and she might suffer the same. Yes, we'll find out if your words are the truth or a bluster. And if you're lying, let me tell you, you're finished, Buster.
But see, it really wasn't,
It's all right, Father. He's our king. I'll go with him and spin as he said.
Your Highness, may I have a brief word with my daughter in private?
So be it.
Sean, you do not know what you are doing. You do not know what you are saying. Do you know what I told them? I told them you can spin straw into gold, and no one can do that. If you go with the king now, and he finds out you cannot fulfill my boast, it will be the end of you and me. We will be toast. And if I tell him the truth now, you may be spared. This is not a punishment that needs to be shared.
You're not, Father. Have faith. If you trust that I can create this magic today, then whether easy or not, I will find a way. I believe in you, and don't you see? Now it's your turn to believe in me. I'm ready. Shall we go?
We shall. Courtiers, to the castle!
To the castle!
This is your room, young lady.
Yes, my liege.
Do you see that bale of straw?
Yes.
Should be enough material for you to work with. If you need more, you can give a shout and my attendants will bring it. The gold will be created by morning, or your father will be banished from the kingdom, and you will take up residence in the dungeon as the daughter of a frog. Is that understood?
It is, Majesty.
Then you best be starting.
Morning will come quickly.
King Burger? Yes?
What if I am successful?
Honest, my dear, my hopes are not high. Should you fail,
You'll perhaps see. Right. Now what do I do? Should I sit down and spin? What predicament to find myself? Spinning gold out of straw? Now that would be fun. But even if I knew where to start, could I do it so quick? But I'll have faith in myself. I believe I can cope. I'll think of my family and hold on to my hope. I might as well get busy and then trust whenever I that some fortune may smile on me today. I could get so melancholy, so easily distressed. It's when I find the silver lining and see how I am blessed.
the man's will diminish?
I'm not really sure.
Hogwash! Poppycock! Tooey! Huckabee! Joking! Tell your girl the king was not joking when he said that you will find yourself in a dungeon. Your father will be exiled to some wasteland far away. I believe there's nobody crueler. The king is a harsh, merciless ruler. But no need to fear. I can help you and I'm here. Seems like a hard task, I have to admit, but I can spin up gold like that lickety split. If you would help me, I could watch you and learn. Possibly, but you'd have to do something for me in return.
You funny little troll. The request is bizarre. If you haven't noticed, I'm a little clear wheel.
Well then, what have you got to trade for my help?
This ring was my mother's, God rest her soul, but I can give it to you if you can get me out of this hole.
Take that, my dear. But you'll need to give more. There's something that can settle our score. Since we're dealing with the balance of your father's life, that's why I help you. You must agree to become my wife.
Your wife, but
Now I know you're unsure. I know that you're scared. Such circumstances, I can't prepare. We could turn this agreement into somewhat of a game. I will release you from it if you can guess my name. Each day, I'll only give you 3 chances. If you don't get it right, our agreement advances. We will continue this game until the king sets you free. If you don't get it by then, you'll marry me. The arrangement would be fair. Do we have a contract? Wait.
today's the first day, and I would like my 3 guesses.
More confident than I would say. Go and fire away.
Beelzebub.
Good guess, but no. Number 2?
Methuselah.
No, once again. Do I look like Methuselah? Still young to be me. Let's change for today. Give him one more crack.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Jack?
Not a chance. Time's up. And tell her what she's won, Mom. She's won nothing except the chance to trade in tomorrow.
My word! My king, the girl did it. She actually succeeded in loads of straw and baskets of gold.
Unbelievable, Pickett. But as you can see, true. She's fulfilled her bargain. Now what should we do?
That's anything, monarch. You know it's double dealing. Is it turned out my butt? How would it be? Since she handle this chore, I should yet be able to produce more.
Ah, I understand. Wake her up.
Yeah! Wake up!
What? Where? Oh. Good morning, Highness. The baskets of gold as you requested, Majesty. I must admit, I did not think you'd succeed, and my next proposition is not about greed. I would like to see if your first success was just luck, and I was mistaken in the deal that was struck. What about freedom for my father and me? Perform your task again, then we shall see.
Attendance!
Gold, gold, a wonder to behold. Gold, gold, a wonder to behold. Gold, gold, a wonder to behold. This is the stuff you can't get enough of. Gold, gold, gold.
going to give me up. No, I'll keep the faith. That is my guarantee. When I get sad, when I start to feel bad, look on the bright side, that's good enough for me. I could get so melancholy, so easily distressed. It's then I find the silver lining and see how I am blessed. Now what shall I do to please the king? The little troll's hands move so fast, I didn't learn a thing. But I'll have faith in myself, and I'll hope for success, and I'll pray for some help to get out of this mess. The troll, you frightened me again. Did you come down to insult me and gloat?
That hurts, pretty one. Please don't tears. I came down to keep you afloat. Could we have more bargain, as we did before? What more do you have? Your ring, I adore.
I see with my treasures you act nonchalant, but I don't think I have anything left you'd want.
Is that what small chain on your neck that I see? Would you consider giving that bit to me?
I forgot that I have this. It was a gift from my dad. If I give it away, he's bound to be sad.
There, it is. Now, what do you say? What can I say? I'm a poet, I confess, but I have no other choice, so the answer is yes. Wonderful. Do I get my 3 tries at your name now? Ooh, of course you do. What crazy names have we dreamed of now? You may still hit Peter, but I absolutely don't know how. Never, never. You the mean old king. That's not my name. Take another swing.
Is it Zigma?
Another fine guess, my dear, you made. But once again, you guessed wrong, I'm afraid. You only have one more chance. Come on, give it all you've got.
How about Xerxes?
Oh, I like that, fellow. Powerful and strong. That's not my name. Yep, you were wrong. Our spinner's away. She completed her spinning.
Is this for a contest? I say she was winning.
Good morning, Highness. As you have noticed, your straw's now gold. Can you say now for the queen?
Let me have a word with my advisor. Alone. Then we shall see. Do we have enough gold? Is the kingdom secure? Are you ready to let her go?
One more night is all not me. And then her freedom becomes child. Besides, she has done so well with what she has done before. I'm sure she can yet produce more.
I see where you're going with this. It should be no trouble for her to increase the amount of men. Double. My dear, you've been patient. We appreciate that. It made me a happy royal. Now, all that I need is one more night of work, and you will be at the end of your toil. You can pack up your things, and you'll have no more sorrow. If all those plans after breakfast tomorrow.
Before you leave, he meant friendly warning. This long precious straw is the gold warning.
10 minutes! Go.
Gold, a wonder to behold. Gold, gold, a wonder to behold. Gold, gold, a wonder to behold. Gold, gold, a wonder to behold. Gold,
Go.
a wonder to behold.
class. But first, I believe the short hunting trip will be a nut diversion today.
Yes, Bluebird, whatever you say.
Well, it's not over yet. I haven't been free. And this could be considered a setback. To the king of this troll, I'm simply a pawn, but they say it's always the darkest, just before dawn. Now, my faith must be stronger, and my hope has to grow, or the faint of heart falter, and our fearful die. I could get so melancholy, so easily distressed. It's then I find the silver lining and see how I am blessed.
Where are you back already? I heard all they said when they were talking a few minutes ago. I felt bad for you, so I thought I'd give you an extra try to my name. You know, to add a little spice to the game.
I think you just want to torment me with your little heart of coal.
Well, don't be that way. It might be fun. It might be in the wall.
Not much fun for me, I think, but maybe fun for a girl. Okay, my first guess is rainy shower.
You're that close. I'm just giving a little way off next group.
How about Francisco?
Trying to say yes, but my name? No. You only have one more chance. Come on, give it all you got.
I bet that's Belshazzar.
How much did you bet? What did it cost? I should have taken that bet because you lost. Tomorrow you'll have one more chance before you become my wife. But you'll fail again if you're a duck, I'm sure, and I'll be after for the rest of my life. Now before I get busy, you spin the gold here, King. I need to go get busy. Find you a ring. And so after the hunt, I would like to have the girl attend me at dinner. You know, it might even be fun. It'd be a way to show a job admirably done.
Yes, Bluebird, as a monarch of the king, you are the wisest of all things.
So carefully, I hear something ahead. I believe our quarry is close at hand.
Yes, Highness, quietly. I understand.
Oh, the king's away and the folks will play. What have we got to do with it? We'll all play a game and try to guess the name of the tool from a hole that is such a shape. Oh, here are the rules for the kings and fools. Be careful when you're betting with a
To what do I owe this honor, Highness? I didn't think I'd see you until you came to collect your bushels at breakfast.
Well, you have shown that you are very dependable, so I have no doubt the bushels will be ready in the morning. So in celebration, and at my request, I would like to have dinner with you on this, your final evening as my guest.
Certainly, Highness.
Why do you look so sad, even when we are about to depart?
Alas, Highness, there are other personal matters which weigh heavy on me.
Well, if dinner with me can't make your mood right, I have a funny little story to tell you, which might. As I was out hunting today with my lead men, we were in the deepest of forests, so we had to leave our horses behind. And while we were on the boat, we came to a clearing in the trees. We heard a humming and a tapping. So we approached the noise quietly. What do you think we saw? A troll! A troll? Yes, a troll. But no need to be alarmed, my dear. It did not hurt us. So we decided to sneak up and watch it for a little while. Little trolls singing and dancing around a little fire from little huts. You never believe what he was saying. He was making fun of me at the time. A mess. You're so king of your rhyme. Here's what the little bugger was saying. Kings away, folks will play. What have we got to do all day? We'll all fade in, try guess the name, control from home by such a shape. Your other rules for kings and fools, be careful when you're riding with a family goat. Read the news, you'll always lose, no matter how careful when you pick your shoes. Because dancing around my tiny shoes, tit-tat-tot, you can't refuse. What a fun and magnificent game, you never know that tit-tat-tot is my name. No, you're not tit-tat-tot. No, you're not tit-tat-tot. Gather around you. Say your name. You never know. Tit-tat-tot's my name. Can you believe it?
Majesty, thank you for dinner. It was thoughtful and good, and I must return to my task, as I should. Oh, and could I have this as a memento for my time in your service? Oh, and please, if it's not too much of a bother, when you return in the morning, could you bring my father?
All right. The goblet
name be Zebediah?
That's a guess. That was quite lumpy and lame. Sorry, but Zebediah's not my name.
How about Hugger Mugger?
Hugger Mugger. I love it. It's really quite crazy. At least you've proven your mind is not lazy. Well, shall we go?
My last guess. In case I forgot, I'm quite sure your name is Sir Tim Tat Tot.
What? I'll get you good in. No! 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 No!
Sean, my dear, it's so good to see you. Are you in harm?
I'm fine, Father. It's so good to see you as well.
Well, you've been true to your word. All that you've told me. Your obligation is done. You're free.
I was so worried. I was beside myself, too. I'm so sorry my words have brought trouble onto you. My grandfather used to tell me, there's no fool like an old bird. How are you able to bear up?
I believe you, Father, and I remain steadfast. I'm so glad we're all reunited at last. I remembered what is always said. She who loses money loses money. She who loses a friend loses more, but she who loses faith loses all.
And they also say all is well that ends well. Now with happiness, pleasure, and great jubilation, let's gather and share in our joyful elation.
And all get together for a grand